Hey Taurus, TT here with another channel message for all of my Taurians out there. This channel message is going to be for those of you that have recently forgiven somebody, okay? Or you feel like this overwhelming desire to like just let go of something and make peace. Moving forward, like you've accepted some type of help. Okay, this could be by the help of counselors. Okay, something's being resolved in this energy. I'm also picking up a higher being, intellectual help or assistance from higher realms to help you be successful at something you recently went through. I'm hearing light language clearing. So some of you may have listened to a light language clearing. They want you to know that this light language clearing is ushering in the right people, the right type of love. I do feel like you're ready for this. That's what Spirit is saying. Your commitment is being tested. Okay, whatever contracts on a soul level that was restricting this love from flowing through, whatever forgiveness and healing that was required in order to bring this into fruition, it's like a new dawn or a new day. Okay, and whatever this promise is that someone is bringing you, like I promise I won't hurt you, or I promise that this is where I want to be, that I want to work towards this. I'm also seeing like rejoining the world. Okay, maybe dating again. Somebody may be dating online. I am seeing that as well. Meeting new people again, I'm seeing that too. But for the most part, some of you have overcame a fear that was holding you back, and this light language has removed that blockage for you. And now you're ready to experience romance from a higher ascended level, I'm hearing. So there's a level up happening here. Okay, seeing the truth for what it is, even if you're seeing this truth about yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. So you may have been very defensive about this. This is like hitting a milestone, getting to the source of this conflict and eradicating it. So I heard poof, be gone. So something about the old you is gone and the new you is open to the universe again. So you've been reconnected back to source energy, back to infinite love. Remembering who you are on a soul level. So I'm seeing you be unplugged from one narrative and being plugged back into the infinite source. Okay? But the events that led up to this transition was intentional. So the source set you up, okay? So you can start having fun again and get back to your natural flow. I'm hearing your natural flow. So it's like you had to consume yourself. All right? And see how everything is a part of this infinite, the infinite I am. So now you can create a whole new story. That's what they're saying. The levees have been lifted. Whatever was weighing you down, your book of life. I'm seeing someone here also access their Akashic. So you're able to channel directly from your Akashic now. And I see you being able to write stories, tap into the infinite consciousness, and you're going to be well known for this ability to be like a quantum healer, or this ability to channel the many expressions of human existence, not just in on this realm, but interdimensional as well. Like your vessel has been upgraded. Your capacity to channel this energy is expanding. That's what it's saying to me. And it has a lot to do with you raising your vibration that will allow you to perceive from a higher consciousness, that will allow you to perceive from source consciousness. There's something else here. A new like an opening day. There's some type of opening day. I'm seeing an image where someone like cuts the banner, like a red banner, as like an official opening day, like having an event. Ooh. I'm seeing a movie producer as well being nailed. Okay, somebody could be doing a new movie about the story of Christ, the master teacher. This new movie is like either a novel or a movie, or it's a novel that turns into a movie. And you're going to be well known for the depth of how you were able to channel this into a book form, or how you were able to channel this into a movie. What separates your perspective of source consciousness and master teacher, Yeshua, Jesus, whatever you want to call it, there's a resonance. So you may not even have any proof of this particular storyline or this particular narrative, but you've been given the download, the new idea. And it is a part of your life path. It is a part of your journey as one of the major achievements that you will achieve this lifetime. This is also some information encoded within you, activated in your DNA, that will allow you to create some type of cure through channeling light language. You might cure some type of past life issue that is affecting this infinity and beyond consciousness to flow. What is this log about? It's about having fun. Something about you having fun again. Recommitting yourself, moving forward, and having fun is bringing you closer to source energy. What's this log about? Spirit, what's being logged here? New supportive people, connections, and happy success. Yes, now is the time for you to network. Now is the time for you to let go of an old paradigm. This is the complete 360. They said. I was about to say 180, but Spirit is saying that's just going backwards or forwards. It's a very linear trajectory. This is like you encompassing the greater whole. So this is like 360. Something comes full circle. And they may be new to you, but they're not necessarily new because you've known them in past lives. So these types of business connections that you're about to meet, I'm seeing an art exhibit, okay? An event exhibiting your art, whatever craft that you do. All I know is you're about to be well known and respected for some type of ability you have, and it's some type of craft that you're meant to be successful at. Okay, look at this. This is like having the finances to be able to continue manifesting a new reality and having the best love and relationship, and you're going to be sharing both. But I feel like you're also extending this outward or beyond just you and your personal family. Like you're sharing this with the world, an aspect of your consciousness. Yeah, the 8. There was a fear of an ending here. There was a once of fear that you had and brought with you. I'm seeing the number 11 in my mind's eye. And you break that contract, you break that agreement, and you make a new one. What comes of this, Spirit? What comes of this? Sharing your intellect. You know, you are a free thinker. You're going to have clear thought. You're experiencing a breakthrough right now. Whatever communications were blocking you and someone else from understanding each other, you recently learned this. And you're able to stimulate each other from the right consciousness. That's what they keep saying, consciousness. Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. What I told you. The strategy here, the reason why you went through all those events, those level up, those activations, those upgrades, was so you can experience the fire of this present moment. Like, you have so much radiating through you and it's ready to be put somewhere. And whatever was creating this emotional blockage for you, whether it was fear, whether it was your relationship with money, like if you feel like nobody supports you, that's about, your perspective is about to do a whole 360. They're going to take the negative experience from you that was blocking you and then give you back something in return. A key to unlock your door, a key to unlock your ability. This is Star here. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. What I told you. All right, y'all are star seeds. Transcending your human experience into the infinite all, into the great I am. Remembering who you are in full form. Giving yourself permission to still honor aspects of your human experience, but not allowing your human experience to hold you back. So congratulations, Taurus. Damn, being your true authentic self. Not caring what anyone else thinks. Having exactly what your heart wants, exactly what your heart desires. I see you reaching wow, the 10 of Cups, reaching a specific milestone. Okay, closing a very long cycle here. It could have been 10 years. Over the next the past 10 months for you, this is why you're reaping what you're sowing right now. There was an event, an achievement that you were able to accomplish. And it was only the beginning. It was setting you up for this new season. And you took a leap of faith. You may not have even had all the answers, but you took a leap of faith to really look inwards and go inwards about yourself and really open up your heart chakra to this experience. Someone has recently decided that they don't want to be alone. They don't want to be lonely. They don't want to continue holding on to grief. They don't want to continue rejecting this activation currently existing. You know, it's already within you, but this activation is only allowing it to flourish or to just exude outside of you. But it's coming from within this time. And I feel like in the past, you may have been externalizing your joy outside yourself, and you needed to go these past 10 months going through a series of experiences that would force you to see what was in you that needed to be changed, and you've recently like leveled up. Now you are officially co-creating with the universe, and something is over. Someone also sacrificed this hyper independence that they once used as a coping mechanism. Oh, look at Spirit helping you. It released this energy. Forgiving your mother, forgiving divine feminine, forgiving God, okay, forgiving your higher self. Oh yeah, this is a perspective shift. So in the near future, I do feel like you're going to receive some type of pushback, but you're going to confidently confront this energy. And for once, you're doing what you want to do. For once, you're listening to your heart. This is what I want. These are the changes that I'm willing to make to bring this into fruition. This is what I'm willing to fight for, because my heart knows what it wants now. Even if it meant that you had to go after it alone. Your spiritual team is still saying that you're not alone, because all along it was a part of their strategy. It was a part of the whole design. Miraculous conception. Somebody as well, either you're getting pregnant, you're about to be pregnant, and it's almost like giving birth to Christ consciousness. This is going to be a very divine child. You're giving birth to a child that's not of here, okay? This child is from another planet. This child is a master of something. For those of you that had to heal that wound where you had to raise a child all by yourself, and it was difficult for you to release that emotional baggage, you're being cleansed. Like I said, you see these two cords here? Like Spirit is taking away the gunk and giving you back divine light. And it opens up your portal, and it allows this extremely divine, immaculate conception type of energy to flow through you. Okay? Raw creator energy. I feel like this may be a child that may be born earlier than the perceived time as well. Or there's something about a child being born. You know how they say like you're supposed to ovulate or be in a season of ovulation, and that's, around the time in which you conceive. But it feels like either this child is born outside of that perimeter, and it just doesn't make sense. Because I'm seeing the story of Sarah. Somebody is also saying like, I'm too old to have any children. Some of you may also inherit like a child from like foster care. I'm seeing that as well. And you can literally be a single parent, but there's some type of divine connection that's meant to happen where you're bringing in this child, but unbeknownst to you, the way that this child was born was the exact way I just described, but maybe not directly through you, but maybe it was like your sibling's child and you ended up taking on them, including them into your house. You're going to start noticing that this child is very wise. This child is very divine. There's also something about your child as well. Like encouraging their parents not to fight. Yeah, I feel like that if you have a child that's extremely wise, they may be like able to solve problems. They think differently. They have more of an emotional connection with the earth, with the universe, than they do just their human experience. So it's like this child could give you advice. This, you know what I'm saying? And that child and you had a contract to help you get through this difficult time. Yeah, so you can manifest and you wouldn't have any blockages because there was a contractual agreement to see you through the other side of a difficult season in your life. There's some type of cure. Okay, there's some type of divine being that's here for a limited time and they may return back to source energy. They had a contract with you to help you emotionally detach during a hard time. So if you recently like went through an experience where your child ascended at a young age, your child is also your spirit guide now. And they are in the spiritual realm guiding you towards your best life, towards connections of support, people that will tell you what you need to hear to confirm, you know, that this was something that you guys agreed to do before you both incarnated. So my condolences to anyone that's healing from like a loss of a child at a young age. Yeah, especially if you've been dealing with like emotions of it not being fair, of them being too young to transition back to source consciousness. Something about the contract was fulfilled. I'm hearing, Mom, the contract was fulfilled. And now you can live your life, and they're watching you from the spiritual realm, giving you ideas, giving you confirmation through the spirit realm that they are with you and they are assisting to help heal your broken heart. That's confirmation for someone. For someone else, I have a confirmation for you. If you've been dealing with a situation where you had to foster a sick child, okay, on your own, for your own mental sanity, you may have had to remove yourself from around certain people so you can continue showing up for this child. There's a confirmation coming through about a period of time on this journey experiencing trials and tribulations, like in the medical field, having to go as a single mother to like the hospital, or go through certain experiences of healing with a younger child. Okay, and I feel like there may have been a fight that caused the other parent to walk away for a period of time, and you had to do things on your own. That may have blocked your heart to love, because we understand that no mother wants to go through that experience, and it's difficult to let go of a trauma wound that deep, because the experiences that you had to do, the loneliness that you felt during that period of time, cut very deep. but it also left a gaping hole where you were unable to emotionally connect with anybody else ever again, and at the same time unable to forgive the other parent. For those of you that went through that type of experience, the confirmation for you, your child's soul that is assisting you during this time wants you to know that even though they can't speak, okay, you may have a child that's unable to really articulate, or they have certain, they're very sensitive, very imaginative. They spend a lot of time outside of their body, astral traveling, in the spirit realm, even if they still are incarnated here with you. Their soul wants you to know that the three of you had a lesson. This experience was a contractual agreement. It's not a punishment, is what the soul wants you to know. It wasn't intended as a punishment. It was intended as an experience that would alter your level of perception at a rapid rate and prepare you for some type of breakthrough. Because I'm having visions of, like, in loving memory, you become like a very fluent activist for these areas of needs, these healing areas of need, whether this is just being like an assistant during transitional periods for other people, being a support or a network for disabled people, disabled children, or parents that are going through these difficulties. It's like you become some type of staple figure. That's what I'm seeing, like a staple figure. And it's like you are contracted to do it in the name of your child, or you're contracted to do it in the name of, like, no one will ever forget the impact that this angel, so someone has an earth angel with them. In order for you, for somebody here, it's also a part of the contract that I'm allowing myself to feel the emotions. Give me 1 second. It's a part of their contract that there will be a particular event that will happen through their ascension. You will become a very successful manifester. But a part of the contract, there's a time where they will transition into spirit form. And through this transition, you will love again. They will be born again under a different contract. If you've been fighting to prevent this transition, there's something about a contract here. They just keep reiterating that it's not a punishment. It's a contract. Can you clarify this contract for me? Two of Pentacles. So, attunement. So this ascension, or this transition that this soul will go through, I feel like this soul is more of an angelic being that either will come through a period of time and transition, or this has already happened, or it will happen. And through this transition, there's some type of attunement that happens. Something about this contract was to assure that you didn't, the imbalances that you were experiencing in your human experience didn't prevent you from having this ascension in your consciousness, this evolution in your consciousness. Through these experiences, this may have been what brought you back, or what brought you on this journey to start remembering who you truly are on a soul level. And it's to connect back to that spirit realm, to converse with mother to child or mother to angel. And it's like I said, your child is a guide. Yeah, there's a call home here. Or there was a call home. A call back home, yeah. Through death. Give me a second, you guys. Because I feel like I'm channeling not just past tense, present tense, or future, but a little bit of both, a little bit of all three at the same time. So there's a lot of energies coming through. There's just something about not wanting you to fight or blame anyone. Something about they're going to support you. They don't want you to blame anyone, or look for ways to blame, to, the hospital, or blame another person, or blame even yourself. Because I'm seeing someone constantly revisit, or they were constantly revisiting that moment in time where they're contemplating, like, I should have done this differently. I could have done this. I should have stayed home. I could have prevented this from happening if I had done this. This may also be what's weighing on the person in connection with you, like the child's father or something like that. They may be coming to you expressing these things of regret and how they would like to move forward. For those of you that are not dealing with that particular situation, there's also that energy of someone feeling like they are being spiritually called to come back towards you and reconcile and heal something. It's like now they are able to see. They were in a state of dead, which means that their consciousness, they were not aware of their actions at the time. So the reason why they're fighting to re-enter your life is because they feel compelled and they want to help heal. If you're willing to accept their help, that's what they're saying, that they are committed to doing things differently this time around. They recognize that they had to grow up. They recognize that they had to confront something within themselves. So they want to make a promise to you, and they want to come back home here. Six of Swords, yeah, they want to make peace. Ten of Pentacles. And they are being guided to make peace in the home, to support you through this transition. There's something about it and I just can't quite see it. It's like spirit is showing it to me, but I can't bring myself to say it. Does that whew, it's like I can't bring myself to speak about this. My empathy is really because it feels almost like a premonition. One of, because I keep seeing last wish. This soul's last wish is to be able to see their parents reconcile and experience a certain level. It's a part of the contract. It's a part of the soul's journey with them. It's for them to be able to see something be reconciled, healed within the family, or something like that. Before they're called home. And giving that to this soul is a part of its contract. But you're meant to go through a series of experience this time around where you guys banter together and you're stronger together versus it tearing you apart. And something about because of the love that you both share, not so much as with the relationship, but the relationship and the love that you share with this child or with this energy, with this soul. I'm going to keep saying soul, okay? You would commit it because it's something that is contracted where, you know, like for the love of this person, you would do anything. Or you know what I'm saying? Or for the love of giving this to, you would do it. You would make the decision to heal and forgive and repair. For others of you, this may be something that's happening to someone in your family, and you're receiving the impactual imprint from watching that life experience go that particular way, and you are absorbing a whole nother perspective about the universe and souls and how they all work together. I'm also seeing something about a contract with a grandbaby or something like that. So you could be a grandparent and you're watching this transition happen between like your daughter or your son and their family. Yeah, there's something about you being worried. This brings a lot of anxiety to you. Giving someone else a second chance brings a lot of anxiety, worry, stress. Yeah, it has a lot to do with the emotions that you're harboring from a great betrayal. But it is meant to come to an end, one way or another. Yeah, the cycle has to end so a new dawn can be brought into fruition, a new day. I'm going to look back on this situation and see why this apology was so important. Okay, on a contractual level. This is like finally, like this was letting your guards down or letting the resentment go was like the final test. The final test on your journey so you can propel yourself forward, and you needed to let this tower moment happen within you on a soul level, on a spiritual level. to bring in a usher in a new dawn or a new day. Whew. I know this isn't very similar, but I mean, it's not directly, it's not showing up for every Taurus the same way. So this might not resonate for everyone, but this is a timeless reading. So whenever you are guided to this reading, that's when you're meant to receive the information, or you're meant to receive the download. But if I could shed some personal level of what I'm feeling on the inside, this is very deep, right? My my brother-in-law, his wife, and their 3 children were in the hurricane in the Bahamas. I can't remember the hurricane's name, but it was like a category 5. This happened 2020, if I'm not mistaken, or 2019. I think there was like an abrupt ending. Yeah, either 2019 or 2020. It has to be 2019, the end of 2019, or somewhere around by September 1st. This happened during that hurricane in the Bahamas. Yeah, my brother-in-law and his 3 children, they all died in the storm, and his wife was the only one that survived. And I went to see her. Like, she made it out, but they all drowned. So her son's soul, Mateo, came to me as like a lingering spirit, as a lingering soul, was having a hard time not really knowing that he actually passed away. And even though he recently came to me and we helped him transition, into the light, back into source consciousness, I was experiencing all of his emotions, okay? And it wasn't until I asked the right questions where I was able to discern or decipher that was a third order soul that was coming to me. So some of you as well may have souls that are contracted to, that are coming to you because you are a medium, or someone that helps with the transition of these harsh experiences, these heavier experiences. And you may be going through things where you're unable to decipher or discern if they're all your emotions or a collection of other spirits that are around you. So if you're dealing with that, that may be a confirmation as well for you, where you're asking yourself, like, am I being waken up in the middle of the night? Does this have something to do with me directly? Or is this like a soul communicating to me a message for someone else, and things like that. So you're being encouraged, if you are going through those experiences, to start journaling about it and getting it out of your auric field, until you become strong enough or confident enough to speak directly to the collective or to that person, trusting and knowing that the soul that came to you understood that they would be guiding someone to you to translate information from the other side. So This is also a part of your soul's path as well, to help souls transition back into source consciousness, whether that be from a physical realm perspective or from a spiritual realm perspective. Because a lot of times these souls don't even remember or know that they actually have passed on, okay? So having you as a messenger or a beacon of light, as a light worker, is very, very pivotal. As to why you came here. This is all about sharing your perspective, sharing your inner knowing, using your clairaudience, your clairsentience, and stepping into that position of leadership to support and be of service and make connections. So all of your life events for the overall Taurian energy, these events and milestones in your life, these tower moments in your life, are pivotal in the evolution of humanity, assisting this paradigm shift, processing endings and what that means and how we process those experiences. There's also messages coming through of promises from a lover, a spouse. If you have a spouse on the other side, they communicate often with your child. They made a promise to you in life, and that contract still stands, and that's what they want me to communicate this time. They're helping you push through and stay committed, even though you have thoughts of hitting the eject button. It's not your time. That's the message that they want me to interpret for you as well. And that it's okay to continue living your life and allowing yourself to experience love and support and connections and help, receiving help from someone else, even though they're not here. Even if that comes in the form of, hold on. They're saying even if that comes in the form of support of another person, even if they're not alive. They're very much alive. And they're going to help you. Yeah, you're going to have like a soul tribe. There's a soul tribe waiting for you to personally help them transition. You have a soul tribe and you have an order of third order souls. So some of you are third order mediums. You have an anointance over your life. Yeah. From the other side, there is someone watching over you. I'm seeing a messenger or a cherub. Doing your investigation. I feel like you may be dealing with someone, or you may meet someone at work, or something about meeting someone. You may be very not sure about this person, something about your work or in your neighborhood community. You're going to meet someone, and this person is guided to you. I feel like you may be very suspicious of this person, but I see y'all being committed and having some type of healing business or establishment. Also, like I said, healing together as well. Opposites attract, so you guys are opposite, but your wishes are being fulfilled. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of, but you are being, whatever sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment, trauma, heartbreak, that needs to be changed. You will persevere. They're saying nonetheless, that's all that they can disclose to you right now. But you will persevere and you will be able to move on and flourish after this. It's in your contract. That's what they just keep saying to me over and over again. It's in your contract. Your soul's contract. So it's your higher self is holding all of this information. You may have a knowing, or you may get a sixth sense about these things. But it's like someone's is never going to give up on you or give up on this. And that's going to be like your confirmation where you know it's like the real deal as you're healing. Oh, you have love, Taurus. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Look at that. It says something about birth. Universal energy brings you opportunities and possibilities. You're giving birth to love. A renewance of love is all over you. I got love all over me, and I don't wanna caught up in your love. I'm gonna read 17. I just feel guided to. It says love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Your aura will be electric as you attract love into your life, both personally and professionally. Be ready for major changes that will affect all your relationships. Temptations may come your way, so be warned not to stray or face the consequences. You will take a major step forward at this time. Travel could bring a fresh, exciting business connection or even a new love interest. You will communicate better than usual and feel more confident due to the added attention. Remain positive and put negative thoughts away once and for all. In regards to personal and relationships, a soulmate connection is likely for those searching for love. Your heart is on fire and you are likely to attract love like never before. You will feel more dynamic. Those in existing relationships will either choose to make a lifelong commitment or simply end the relationship when it becomes clear there is no future together. It is time to let go of troublesome relationships or find a solution. Harmony is the key to success, both now and in the future. Invitations could come in at a rapid pace. Be out and about as much as possible and dress to impress at every opportunity. A chance meeting could incite previously unknown feelings. Family reunions are likely and celebrations and get-togethers are filled with laughter. In regards to your career and money, the aura of attraction surrounding this card will bring great networking opportunities. You will probably find you are the one who brings peace and harmony to the work front and may find yourself in a fresh role of professionally. As you gain new admirers and business offers, many opportunities will manifest. And a power tip for you is wear red or pink clothing, and men especially wear red underwear. Place some pink or red flowers around the home, indoors or outdoors to enhance the love surrounding you. Okay. Say less. Last card for all my Taurians. We have lying, higher calling. I said lying. Lion, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Period. Taurus, those are the messages that I have for you today, and I will see you tomorrow, my loves. Have a blessed one. Bye.